Alright, so this is a Gamemax case. I got this case because it's the cheapest case on Newegg that actually supports or advertised to support an EATX motherboard. As you can see, there's a bit of damage and dentation in the box, but I'm really hoping that the rest of it, the insides are okay. I'm not gonna show the other side of the box because my address is there. This case cost me $59. And of course I got the white version of it because that's how much it cost. The black version of this case costs a bit more. Let me and as you can see, it has two included fans, one here and one over there. I don't see anything in the front, though. It looks like you can mount 120mm fans. The fan, that one seems to be Molex, and this one might be Molex as well. How does it open? Oh, okay. That's very fancy, I guess. It's a lot of space for your power supply. Hopefully this is enough space for my motherboard. Comes with some zip ties. More things, I'm assuming these are the extenders for the motherboard mounts and the screws as well. Let's see. I have my camera at wide angle, that's probably why it's not very detailed right now. I'll switch to it more mode in a bit. Here's the manual. I always seem to grab the important stuff upside down, you know. And there goes the manual. On the top, has a filter on the top. Here's the spaces for the graphics card. Oh, it's a screw right there. Oh, these just push out, I guess. Or do you? Okay. Let's open this side. Here it is. Oh, seems to have another air filter here. With the fan. Where's this? Oh, actually, this is the other fan. Oh wait, this is in. Oh. Okay, no, this fan is actually, this is a 3-pin power connection. This is your front USB. Okay. And there's space for a hard drive right here. 2 SSDs here in the back. And here's for you so that you can cable manage it better. The entire case seems to be made mainly out of metal, except the front here, which is plastic, and the side, which is a glass panel. Now, can we take this thing off? For that, here's your power, here's your reset button. Here's your microphone, headphones, USB 3.0, USB 2.0. So no USB Type C. I'm assuming that you can just pull it off like that, take it off, and you can mount your fans right here, I guess. I don't know, this looks like 120, 140 millimeter fans can fit in here with no issue. Yep. You're not gonna be putting RGB fans in this one since you can't really see through it. Then it just snaps back on without a problem. So you can see I didn't break it. Well, not yet anyways. And let's look at the bottom of the case. You can see another filter right here. You can see these things are like an inch tall, the legs. So there's room for your power supply to breathe with a little fan it has on under it. And here I guess is the part number. And looking closely at the fan right here, I guess they also manufactured this fan. The blades are kind of clear, so I'm wondering if this is an RGB fan. The one right here doesn't look like an RGB fan, but also notice that this thing doesn't really open that easily. So I'm gonna go through the struggle of putting in my motherboard right now, and we'll see how well this fits. All right, so all 6 screws for the motherboard actually aligned perfectly. This one advertised to support an EATX motherboard, and support it does. Everything aligned perfectly, and I still have plenty of room here for cable management. I don't have much room at the top here. I do enough to get the power for my CPU here, and the connections for the graphics card down here, and here for any other connections that I might need. Yeah, let me try to finish this build, and then we'll see where we go from there. Something else that I discovered is that you can just take this off. It comes off completely, and this thing actually had a little handle, which of course I didn't see because I refused to take off the tape because I'm scared of scratching or damaging the glass. So yeah, it's a little handle, and just attach it back. There you go. If I can do it, then you can do it with no problem as well. All right, so I got the motherboard in there, and still have plenty of screws left over. So right now it is time for the power supply. We have plenty of space for a power supply down here, and I'm gonna be using the power supply that I've had for quite some time. This 850 watt power supply. Gonna be the power for the CPU. That's the other one. That's the other one. Of course, mine uses 2 8-pin connectors since I have a 12th generation processor. we go. Alright, so I'm gonna just connect everything and I'll be right back. So to add the graphics card, I had to remove these two metal things from the side here. Alright, let's put it in. This is the card I'm gonna be using. Okay, so I took the one that I wasn't supposed to. It doesn't really matter, I guess. I'm gonna be adding two of these fans in the front of the case, and the case, even though it doesn't seem like it, does have some ventilation here on the side. Not much, but I'll take what I can get, I guess. Okay, so we added one of the fans. These fans are 120 millimeters, so 140 should fit just fine, as you can see right here. No issues at all. Let me install the next one. Okay, this is how the back of my case looks like. First off, let me say that for this one right here, this fan in the front requires Molex and 3-pin. The one right here only requires 3-pin connection. And and for some reason it also required a SATA. Okay, so the fan is red. That's it. The front also lights up, as you can see. Let's see what the other button does. Okay. Okay, so I guess that's what the other button does. I guess an RGB button is more important than. So, what do you guys think of how the case looks? I think it looks good. Of course, this is one of the bigger motherboards and one of the bigger graphics cards. So, if you choose an ATX or an ATX Mini, it's gonna take up a lot less space, and you're gonna be able to cable manage a bit better. And I think this fan is also a pressure fan because it really blows air. You can really feel it. On top here doesn't have anything, but you can put two 120 millimeter fans in here, similar to size on this one. Now on the front, I think you can put 140 millimeter fans because you can see there's extra space for it right here. I can add another fan on the bottom. I'm probably not going to. These are also pressure fans. These were not included. These are the ones I added. These are the ones I already had. And that's gonna be the end of the video.